We have some news coming in from Chennai. Shocking stabbing case. An attack on a doctor has come to light. A government doctor was allegedly stabbed by patient's kid. The attacker has been arrested right after he was trying to flee the hospital. A Chennai cop sees a knife that was used to stab the doctor. We hear the accused here is a 26-year-old boy who stabbed the doctor that was treating his mother for cancer. A super speciality hospital, a horror that's come to light in Chennai, leaving the outpatients and people in the hospital fully shocked to see a man stabbing a doctor and multiple times. The doctor thankfully has survived. He's currently in the ICU, we hear. But a 26-year-old boy, we hear, has stabbed the doctor who was treating his mother for cancer. He allegedly suspects that the doctor was giving the mother wrong medication. This is the information that we have here, as the cops have arrested him, have also seized a knife from him. Those are the images that are coming through. Pramod Madhav right on the ground, our correspondent, bringing us more on this.
An absolutely heinous crime has occurred in Kalaignar Centenary Hospital in Chennai, and to know the the actual effect you see over there, this is the kind of blood trail that has been still placed at the location. That was the office of Dr. Balaji, who was the head of the Oncology Department over here. Cancer patients were being treated at this spot. Here you could also see that the kind of foot trails with blood spots everywhere on this spot, and this has been completely cordoned. We've been informed by the health minister and various officials over here that there was a patient whose son apparently had gone to meet him. Earlier it was said that the actual culprit was a North Indian, but apparently now it has been confirmed that the culprit's name is Vignesh, and he has come over here along with his mother. Vignesh's mother was treated here for nearly 6 months. She has been given various chemos, but she had come on the later stage, and what happened is that she could not be treated anymore, and this apparently Vignesh had held a grudge. He has taken an OP chit and he had gone over there and he had met with the doctor, and there he has stabbed the doctor. Just to know the effect of the stab wound over here, the doctor was stabbed 7 times and he had a major blood loss. And if you want to know what the kind of condition, the blood, that is over there. That is a government duty doctor's blood on the spot. And what happened is that he was immediately taken to the operation theatre. The doctor was already a heart patient, so we've been informed by the authorities that he has sustained multiple injuries to his neck, to his back, to his head, and that Vignesh, the accused, has also been arrested. But just to show you the kind of the heinous crime that has occurred over here, that is raising questions, is what you see on the background over there, the blood spot at this area. And what we've also spoken to the health minister, who says that nobody actually suspected Vignesh, the accused, because he's been over here for nearly 6 months, and he actually for 6 months since he was here for chemotherapy, many people knew him and nobody thought that he would actually do such a crime. But unfortunately he stabbed the doctor, Dr. Balaji, and that is a blood trail of the doctor in the spot. Divyan, Pramod Madhav for India Today.
In fact, I have with me Pramod Madhav joining us live. Pramod, you've just come out of that hospital there. That's a hospital that's usually has huge numbers of people, many of them getting treated for cancer. This was certainly shocking for a man to walk in and stab an on-duty doctor, the one who was treating his own mother. Give us more on the reason to why he may have done this.
Absolutely, Nabila. It was quite shocking to be there. In fact, the visuals that you saw is from the scene of crime, and the blood trails have not yet been wiped off because they have to go ahead and take more evidence from the spot. However, the accused has been identified as Vignesh. His mother Kanchana was being treated in Kalaignar Centenary Hospital for nearly 6 months. One of the doctors spoke to us, and he also said that she was already in the last stage, and what the doctors were trying to do is that make her life comfortable as long as she can prolong. And what happened is that Vignesh was not happy with it. He'd been there for nearly 6 months for chemotherapy accompanying his mother, and that's the reason nobody suspected. Even today he took an OP chit, he went to meet the doctor, but that was the point where he brought a knife. It's just a fruit knife, any kind of different weapon, and fruit cutting knife, and he stabbed the doctor. We've been told that the doctor sustained 7 injuries, 2 very serious ones to his neck, and he's being treated. The health minister and the health secretary, everybody were there. It's being investigated. We did put forward the question to the health minister.
We have some news coming in. If you could stay with us, I'm going to cut to that breaking as we hear it. The Tamil Nadu minister has reacted to this, saying 4 North Indian attackers have been involved. They've locked the doctor in a room and stabbed him. If Pramod Madhav could give us more clarity on this, 4 attackers, 4 North Indians involved in this attack is what a Tamil Nadu minister says, Pramod.
Nabila, the first time the health minister spoke on this matter, he was in a separate press meet, and this is where he said that, however, he corrected himself and he said it is just one attacker and not 4 North Indians, and he is an attacker from Chennai itself. His name is Vignesh, from the location called as Pallavaram, and his mother's name is Kanchana. So he actually corrected that, and he said not like many North Indians were involved in this, and there was kind of like rumors immediately that it starts to spread. However, that has been corrected by the health minister itself now, Nabila.
All right, so the health minister initially assumed that there were 4 attackers involved, but he's corrected himself to say there's only one attacker. And what's the North Indian angle here, Pramod?
Like initially he was given kind of like misinformation that such thing was occurred, but he immediately corrected it. In fact, the first press meet he went ahead and said so. Later, he, after meeting with the doctors and he came to the location. There he corrected himself and he gave us this information. And he has also said that like all necessary treatment will be provided to Dr. Balaji. And he also said that like more measures for security for the doctors in the place will be in any hospital will be provided, Nabila.
All right, clearly we're looking at the Stalin government at this point facing heat of, where AIADMK accuses them of law and order failure. This is shocking, undoubtedly. We're looking at some of the doctors there, the doctors' fraternity who are upset with this attack, are out there in seemingly like what it looks like a protest there right outside the hospital.